Imagine this. They've had the assessment and they are on a plan, and maybe they've even started medication or meeting the key worker regularly. And people say, well, that's good. Things must be getting better now. But inside, you feel flat, perhaps irritable, or strangely emotional, or more tired than you've ever been. And you think, this is what I've been praying for. Why do I feel like this? Nothing is wrong with you. Welcome back to the Reap and Rise Roadmap. I'm Dr. Catherine Muyeba, a lifestyle psychiatrist, addiction and ADHD specialist. And I work with professional women who are absolutely brilliant at managing their careers and businesses, but feel burned out despite doing everything right. Today, I want to talk to you about something nobody prepares you for: the crash after crisis mode. For months, maybe even years, your body has been on a high alert, checking phones, listening to footsteps, watching their mood, monitoring their alcohol levels, reading between the lines. You weren't just supporting someone with addiction. You were living in hypervigilance. And hypervigilance is exhausting. Your nervous system has been running on adrenaline and cortisol, the stress hormones designed for short bursts of danger. But addiction isn't a short burst. It's chronic uncertainty. And when the crisis slows down, your body doesn't instantly relax. It collapses. And many supporters describe sudden tearfulness, getting ill more often, snapping at small things, brain fog, deep fatigue, sleep that doesn't really refresh. And this isn't weakness, it's nervous system decompression. So when you've been bracing for impact for a long time, the moment safety increases, your body releases what it's been holding. And that release often feels like burnout, because it is. There's another layer too: grief. You may start grieving the years lost, the holidays disrupted, the trust broken, the version of them that you miss, the version of you that used to feel lighter. During crisis, you don't grieve, you survive instead. But when treatment begins, space opens and grief moves in. That doesn't mean you are ungrateful. It means you are human. And then there's the relapse anxiety. Even if things are stable, part of you is scanning. Are they really okay? Are they hiding something? Is this calm real? You may think, I can't relax. Something will go wrong. And that's trauma memory. Your brain learned that stability was often followed by chaos. So now, calm doesn't feel safe. It feels suspicious. And that keeps you exhausted. And here's what's important: their treatment doesn't automatically treat your trauma. You lived through this too. You adapted, you absorbed, and you carried it. And supporters often minimize their experience because I wasn't the one using. But chronic unpredictability affects the brain. It affects your sleep, your immune function, your mood regulation, and an impact on your concentration. This isn't dramatic, it is biological. So what helps? Well, first, normalize it. If you feel worse after things start improving, that doesn't mean you wanted the chaos. It just means that your body is recalibrating. And second, reduce responsibility gradually. During crisis, you probably did everything. Managed appointments, tracked the medication, controlled finances, and perhaps monitored the behavior. Now, gently ask yourself, what can I slowly start handing back? Not abruptly, not recklessly, but intentionally. Because if you stay in crisis role while they move into recovery role, you will stay exhausted. And third, get your own support. This is not betrayal, it is balance. And it's so important that we remain balanced here. And whether that's counseling or attending Al-Anon, meetings, family, anonymous, celebrate recovery, smart recovery, or even your own GP or a trusted mentor, you need somewhere where your story is centered, not as an afterthought, but as the main narrative. And fourth, rebuild something that belongs only to you. And yes, it's not selfish, because addiction shrinks your world. Conversations revolve around it, decisions revolve around it, your energy revolves around it. Recovery should expand your world again. What did you stop doing? Who did you lose touch with? What used to bring you joy? Start small. A walk that isn't about supervision, perhaps a coffee that isn't about debriefing, and a hobby that isn't about coping. You are allowed life that is not organized around someone else's recovery. And finally, give it time. The nervous system does not reset overnight. You were in survival mode. Now you are learning safety again. That takes repetition, the predictability, consistency, the gentleness. And this is with them and with yourself. And let me end with this. If you're still exhausted, even though they've started treatment, you're not failing. You are healing. But healing without structure can feel vague. And many high-functioning women don't actually know where their burnout is coming from, because they're still functioning, still delivering, and still coping. And if this resonated with you, I would really encourage you to take my Busy Woman quiz. It will help you identify which hidden burnout patterns are operating in your life right now, and whether that's hyper-responsibility or perhaps survival mode, perfectionism, or carrying someone else's crisis. Once you complete the quiz, you receive a personalized starting plan, something clear, something grounded, and something practical for you. And if you're ready for deeper support, you can book the Reap and Rise life audit with me. And this is where we reflect, we envision, analyze, and plan properly, holistically. Because you deserve more than survival. You deserve a life that is vibrant and sustainable. So next week, we'll widen the lens, because addiction is just one hidden source of burnout. So many women are exhausted for reasons that have nothing to do with substances and everything to do with being the strong one in every room. And if that sounds familiar, I'll see you next week. Take care of yourselves and have a fantastic week.